Oh. Should that count?
Do they hit the
Yeah.
No, okay. But the thing is too frightening for them to manage to get to effectively.
Mm-hmm.
So take your shot. If you must.
I'm going to body slam it.
I'm sorry?
Body slam it. Like,
Attack it, so.
Body slam.
Oh, body slamming. Okay. Yes. That is perfectly all right.
throw it off
Mm-hmm.
legs.
Yeah. I completely get it. And for those attack methods, there is a little sequence, which we've already seen in action once. There is pummeling, grappling, and what they call overbearing. And we'll treat this, I think, as an overbear, because the idea is to topple him, right? So therefore, per strength per point, overbear. Base score to hit, same as grappling. What is your armor class?
9.
So 90. Wait, your armor class is 9?
Yeah.
It's what I wrote.
That's it from the light charts.
Yeah, I think that's actually from earlier. Yours should be 7. Wait, as a cleric? You came in wearing were you wearing like your mail? Okay, so then it's going to be 5. Okay, so that's 50%. And then we're going to add base score to hit, add 1 for each plus 1 of that. Okay, and then attacker strength per point, which takes us to 67%. 1 foot held, were you rushing or leaping? They were rushing or leaping to attack. So that is going to be plus 15%. 67 plus 15 makes 70.
80.
Nope. Yeah, 82. Yeah. 82. Oh, that's not good though. The weight difference is considerable. So that's going to be 10% weight difference. That's going to knock you down by 20%. Yeah, that's probably going to balance out. We're going to put you. He's really big, right? So that's going to be the hard part. I'm going to put it at about somewhere in the middle at about 60% because I'm not going to calculate its strength.
Just roll percentage.
Oh, and a 50. You get it.
Oh.
Yeah. Underneath. And so then, wait. So adjusted dice score. Opponent is staggered. Attack again. You've got a strength bonus, right? Yeah, plus 1?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so you did a little bit of damage to him, and they're staggered. It says attack again. Attack again. Same
percent.
And again. Yes. So, and then this one, oh, sorry. In this case, you bounce off or are avoided, and he gets a shot at you. And fails. Okay, so you have, he swipes at you as he's staggered, but then shakes you off and is able to swipe at you. So things there, you guys are kind of floundering on the bed now. And the effectively a gorilla and a man in mail. And you are all like clawed up there too, and these two guys it's a mess. Everybody's bedclothes are going everywhere, and who knows what will happen next. Okay, Hazel.
Yes.
Talk to me.
I think we'll take our time, but in effect, we are going to go in there. So.
So it's going to be a matter of, first of all, communications. And second, exactly who is going to go where.
I mean, the point is that the Zildrak
Mm-hmm.
is befriending that maid
Mm-hmm.
and gets in there first and lets us in when there is an opportunity. So that's the basic idea.
I get that. Let's take a look at some wall climbing. And given that there's going to be some
So
help
we
from
hopefully
inside.
don't have to climb the wall before we have to get out.
Exactly.
We should be able
Right.
to get in through the door.
Desildralk does manage to get up into the window which is opened at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
And so then the question is to right, then the question has to do with getting the door opened
Mm-hmm.
for you. Okay, now in terms of rolls and stuff like that, I'm just wondering, okay, I'm going to determine, I know what's going to happen, but I'm going to determine the reaction of the two people who have met each other just face to face. So what's her take on, oh, not bad, okay. She's a little suspicious still, but she's positive of all of this. So the first thing that happens when this door is opened, and she actually has some task that she is putting outside. So you're slipping in while she has an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
And something very interesting, that Desildralk is like she, they are wearing a hood that comes down to their nose and has straps to pull on,
Mm-hmm.
to keep it snug, that ends at about the nose and has no eye holes. And Desildralk says, they all wear these. Here, put them on. He's wearing them.
So he has
Mhm.
spare ones.
Yeah, he's passing them to you.
Okay, I'll do so.
Right. So that means you
So
have to get around blind.
Agadir
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
going to have to decide for herself.
Mm-hmm. Agadir is saying, can you see? Desildralk says, of course not. Okay. And the maid says, shh, she'll hear us. Or even worse, they might hear us.
Mm-hmm.
Desildralk says, she tells me that there are snakes.
Mm-hmm.
And we must mind the snakes and go only where she says, when she says.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, this is Beliba. Hi, says Beliba.
Hi, Sagai. I trust you.
And she says, I trust in a share, like Devlin. Like
That's
I
a
was
good
promised.
reason.
Now, we have a tower to sneak through.
Mm-hmm.
So
And really bad percentages.
she says, downstairs is nothing but our quarters. We don't have it. There's nothing down there worth anything. If we can, if you just go with me as I do my final round of cleaning for the night, so everything is perfect for her lady tomorrow morning. She's sleeping in her beauty bath. we just follow the routine, then we can get out of here. But there's a lot of us. And I fear the snakes. If her lady awakens, it's whoever gets out first, and that's going to be me.
I'm going to do this so badly. But it's worth a try.
All right. So from the left of the door, she'll lead you to some stairs, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she says 9 stairs. So you'll head up, and this whole portion seems echoing and empty. And in fact, one of you, whoever it may be, puts out a right hand to try to find the edge of the inner edge of the staircase, and there isn't one. So as you go up, you could just fall straight off. So everybody, upon realizing this, keeps a fair amount of distance close to the wall on the left as you go up the curving stairs. Coming up those stairs, you're going to be, just for orientation, they curve up, they go up enough so you're actually fully opposite where the door was on the lower floor. And Deseldrock takes your hand, puts it against the wall and staircase going up. There's a flat floor, and then the staircase picks up again. So he's just orienting you, and you realize that she oriented him, and he's orienting you.
So I am going to orient Agathor.
Right. So everybody knows where that stair is.
And we are continuing upward.
Well, that's the question. She says, "Stop here." Wait. She's not talking. She'll indicate a stop, and then whistling what seems to be some sort of standard tune. Quite clearly, she gets to work cleaning.
Oh, I see.
And you guys have to keep cool. So at this point, I would like to check a move silently.
Yes. Given that I'm only 3rd level thief, it's a 27%. So I die. That was a 47.
And so what that means is you guys are not successfully fully silent. There's some scuffling. I mean, it's a difficult situation, first of all. And then she freezes, and then starts whistling louder and cleaning more, briskly as she's going along. In a bit, the movement of she comes back, indicates that you should move along and partly up the stairs. And if you guys do, then everybody is absolutely quiet while something slithers down the stair, and it is freaking big. It's a big Hollywood snake, and at this point, Billy moves her fingers against your upper shoulder. Two of them. So, Deseldrock says, she says, "Her lady hasn't awakened. Go ahead." And there's low light due to some lamps. And you can see, as a half elf, you can see with this extra light, you can see perfectly. To your companions, it's dim and confusing, but enough to get around. And you can see that right in front of you, right between the two staircases, but a little bit inside the room, is an icon of some kind, which is truly like Medusa horrifying, and her head is not being cut off by anybody in that particular depiction. And so it's a little bit actually like almost a statue as a pillar. Not like somebody been turned to stone, but more like an art object. And then beyond that, there's a big table on your right, and there's actually a part of the light is actually from a fireplace that's been set into the other side of the room on your left. And and then all the way in, there are shelves with all kinds of weird things on the shelves, and all the way in, there is a circle on the floor. It's kind of, I guess, with your infravision, could you see that it's a circle? Well, you might be able to see some different patterns of temperature for different materials. But seated right there in the middle of it is what looks like a bottle. It's just right in the middle of this ritual circle on the floor. And she said,